This is Antigonia by ManTruck29. It's 164.96 megabytes to download, and the description says, welcome to Antigonia, a vintage style map located in northern Greece. What the map offers you: 40 fields of all sizes, 8 of them are grass. There are also some small fields that you can buy from the farmlands, 6 sell stations with all your needs, 20 collectibles. There is a water source, removable fences, gates, animal dealer, precision farm and compatibility, 1 ownable silo. Then down the bottom it does say, keep in mind some info for the best experience. Fields with no AI are the ones smaller than field 4. With a very small payment you can still buy them through farmlands. Everything on the map is meant to be like that because the map is based on a real place. Some places may not be accurate due to the inaccuracy of Google Earth. Some fields are not meant for big vehicles. As I said, the map is vintage style, same as the gameplay. Some fences / gates are not removable. Walls, houses and sheds are not removable. All landscapes are able to be purchased except from the ones outside of the border, and there is no sleep trigger. So let's go and check it out. And here we are. This is where you start off in all 3 modes, and this is the map, people. It's not a huge map, and as you can see we've got the square showing, which is your standard sort of 2 times map, and this is it. So not huge. There is no productions on here at all, but there is plenty of scope for you to put things down, which you'll see as we go round. A few sale points scattered around, etc. Now we are almost in the middle of the map here at our starting farm. I'm in new farmer mode, and we start off with plot number 1 in that mode. 98,832 that is worth. Now we do have a very tiny small field there. We've got our sort of farmhouse. There is a farmhouse, but like I says, there's no sleep trigger, so you can place one down wherever you want to start really. We've got an easy shed which has got most of our equipment in, and across the road, and it goes for pretty much the rest of the map. If you see a grass sort of area, green area like that, it is pretty barren. There's nothing on there apart from a couple of trees, and there is a lot of them on this map, so there's plenty of potential to either create other fields or put down other productions. There is no productions at all on here, just a few sell points and the shop, etc. So yeah, plenty of options to do that. There's quite a few houses on here as well, and there's some easy sheds. There's one there. They are sort of scattered around the map. I think there's another one there, so you could start wherever you wanted to really, if you don't have to start where we are now. But that is the map, guys. In terms of other field prices, as you can see, it is split up into those chunks. You can buy pretty much all of the map. It does vary in prices because we've got some fairly big fields and some fairly small ones. Now, plot 18 I think was the most expensive, 348, and then it goes down as far as 14 grand just over. So it is varied. 130. This one comes with quite a bit of open land, 211. This is just open land, 209, so you get the sort of idea. There's no forestry areas, but there is a few trees scattered around on those bits that I've just talked about. Right, it does say in the description, doesn't it, about AI workers not being able to work in any field smaller than field 4. Well, field 4 is our field. Now, I am a little bit puzzled because I think some of these fields are bigger, but I think it's these blank fields where there's no numbers on. There's quite a few of them scattered around. You will get to see some. So yeah, not too sure about that, but I guess it is these fields that they're talking about, because all the numbered fields look pretty much bigger than our field number 4. That's what I'm trying to say. But it does say in the description that you can buy these areas, so that little one there does come with plot 7, and then this one, so you can buy them and own those fields if you want to. Now let's scroll through this first. We'll get this out of the way. 20 collectibles, it says. They are the cartridges from Haute Belleron. No productions at all. There is contracts available on the other fields, happy days, and there is no animal pens on the map at all either. If we move up, we do have 47 pounds, euros or dollars taken off of us for fuel costs, so a bit random. That does happen on some maps though. And look at our equipment, that is in terrible shape, so you're going to need to spend some money getting that up together. That's if you don't want to sell it all off. There's no custom crops in here, and everything else is pretty standard. There is also no mods at all. It is all base game, and I don't want to be downbeat about it, because I can imagine this still must have taken quite a few hours to put together. A lot of time and effort, because I wouldn't even know where to start making a map. I've said it before on map tours, but this is quite basic, which we will see. I mean, I'm not being horrible or anything like that, or disrespectful. That is not what I'm trying to do, but I'm just trying to give an honest review as always, because when I do these tours, they're not just tours, they're reviews. And yes, it is my own opinion. It's not always the same for everyone. Someone might come on this map and absolutely love it, but it is a little bit basic. But anyway, here we are. Let's go through slot counts. It is very slightly different, but you do start off with the same equipment. So in new farmer mode, where's my notes gone? It is 569 slots. In farm manager and start from scratch, it is 564. In those two modes, you don't own any land, so there's obviously some slots going on a little bit different there. But we start off with all this same equipment in all three modes. Small tractors, we've got the Boer, we've got a Russell Mass harvester, Lizard 86 pickup, Valga trailer, header for your harvester, the small Pottinger plough, got the Rabe cultivator, so it's all small equipment, the Nordsten seeder, and then we've got a trailer for our header as well. That is it. Now if you want to sell off all that equipment, you can get it down to 502 slots, and with the farm manager and start from scratch mode, it will go down to 497. That is very low, so you've got plenty of potential to build this up and do what you want. Like I say, no mods, so it's pretty straightforward. I will show you the paint and textures, but again, that is very standard, just the usual. We've got animal mud, asphalt, concrete dirt, forest ground grass, dry grass, gravel, rock and granite. That is it, nothing else added in at all. So we'll run round our farm, and this is our farmhouse. We can't go inside, there is no sleep trigger as I've mentioned. We've got our trailer there, there's our pickup. There's a few trees here, small ones. Bit of decoration which you can't sell, can't get rid of. We do have a gate to get out, which we will open. Now this is the road, there's no traffic, there's no people walking around, it's just us. But this is that grassland area which we own as well, that comes with that plot. So that is nice and open, fairly flat, fairly level, so you could expand your farm, you could create more fields. Now, it does say you can't get rid of walls, houses, etc, so we can't get rid of that. We can't get rid of these gates, like so. But if we whiz over here, it does say we can get rid of some fences. Now, it's got to be this fence type. Bear in mind, we do not own this land, but we can delete that. We can get rid of all that fence like so, and there's quite a few of those around over here we can delete without having to own the land, which is nice. But things like this wall, it is yeah, you can't get rid of that. And as you can see, while we're in this mode, it is very random. Some of the areas, we've got a lot of houses, they're all walled off, gated off, very random. I mean, you can get in them, but there is some that you can't get in. I can't think where it is. I think it might be this one. Can't get in there. There's a couple more. I think there's one up here. Yeah, this one here. So all this area here is wasted because there is no gate to get into that area. You can't delete these houses, you can't delete the wall, so that's a little bit baffling. And as for these fence, or this type of fence here, we cannot get rid of that, even though we own this land. Can't get rid of this type of fence. So it's literally this type of fence that we can delete. So just something to note. Right, let's carry on. You also can't sell that shed, and obviously not the house or anything like that. More of our equipment in here, like so, and this is our small field number 4. So there you go, bit more decoration down the back. That is pretty much it. That is all our farm. So let's move on and start the tour. We'll jump in the pickup. That's if it will make it round. It's got hardly any fuel in. Oh, and it's got a massive dent in the front as well now. Brilliant. Right, let's head on out. There is a massive bump in the road. That's why I'm cutting across here, because I just want to show you just about here. Oh, it's a little bit. So yeah, look at these fields. Look, they are fenced in. A lot of fields are like that, which is good that you can actually get rid of those fences, I guess. But that type of fence there is a no-no. Again, that field's completely fenced off. Look at that, you've got a gate there. Some of them will be quite challenging. Right, head on round here. We've got a little bridge. So this will be our water source. I haven't tested it, but I imagine that, that is where you can get I was going to say money then. Water from. And this is our first sell point. Now I have got my marker icon type jobbies switched on, so that is not showing anything there. This is very, look, barren, open, basic. This is actually called Cemetery of Antigonia, so this is meant to be a cemetery. I don't know if it's a new one or what, I don't know, but this is our sell point. We can drive out this way. So just to give you an example, we do hit the wall a little bit up this hill, so you may be able to gain a little bit extra, but just there. So we are a fair bit off the map, but as you can see, it is very hilly. So you are going to have to do some serious landscaping there if you want to do anything off the sort of edge of the map there. Right, another random area, look, just doing nothing. We will move on though, back across the bridge and go left. Lots of houses. And look at these fields, look, got walls around them. So again, a little bit tricky, but we should be able to open all the gates that lead in to these fields. So there you go, we've got cotton growing in there. That's going to be fun, getting a cotton harvester in through there and back out. And there's an easy shed there, look. Let's carry on. There's another one there as well. I think we need to swap over to this track though. And there is 2 sell points right on top of each other. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I was meant to go down there, I do apologise. And again, very basic. This is, well, there's 2 sell points, but they both come under old barn. So this is old barn bales. So this is where you'd sell your bales or your loose grass, hay, straw, etc. And this is old barn sell point. No old barn or anything like that, so that could have been chucked down, I guess. There's another easy shed over here. Moving back out this area. Gotta try and remember my way round because it is quite easy to get lost. Bit of a sort of speedway circuit going on. this side. I think we go down here, yeah, and turn left. And then left in here. So, we'll jump out, we'll do a quick run round. Just here we've got the shop. So this is our shop, we've got a workshop trigger just here with your icon. Those are there, they are working. Got a fuel point just there we can fill up from. I actually quite like that model, that. Pretty cool. And then over here we've got our animal dealer. So just here it's going to say we haven't got any animals in there, which is good. And then jump in the pickup. Let's quickly just get my bearings and I'll show you. So we started off at the farm, we came out past field 4 all the way down round here, across that bridge into the cemetery. This is where I had a look across the map. We probably were about here, I would imagine. Back out along there all the way along, took this dirt track up round in here, the old barn bell, etc., down there into there, and we are at this zone. Yes, yeah, so I want to carry on, do that, and then it's just up there. That is it, guys. Pretty straightforward. So lots of houses. And here we have another sale point, and this is Church of St. George sale point. Now there is a church that is just over there. It does look like it's sunk into the ground though, because it's either that or that's the world's smallest door. But there you go. So this is our sale point. Again, there's no icon there, and also there is actually a cartridge there for 50 grand. Right, heading on out. We will go this way. And then down here, and we've got a farm silo here. So this is our farm silo we can use. It is, like I said earlier, base game. It's the Farmer 400 if I walk up to it. There you go. So 400,000 litre capacity. Just standard crop types. It's not a multi-fruit. So tip in there, and you've got a pipe there to take out. And then head on up to the last 2 sale points. That is it then. Again, more easy sheds hanging on over there. As you can see, when we get up here, it is pretty open up this end. So it's got the opportunity to just, I would say, build your own map. But I mean, it's not labelled as one of those, so it is a bit puzzling why it is like this. I don't know. Anyway, in here we've got a sale point, and this is Leonidas grocery store sale point. So it looks like a supermarket, doesn't it? And then over this side of the road, again very random, this sale point is called football field, and that is just there. But if we go up, there is no football field at all. I mean, to be fair, when I used to play football, I played a lot worse than that. Some of the fields I played in were absolutely horrendous, which is probably why I've got a bad knee. Anyway, that is it, guys. Just show you where we finished off. I think we come out of there, didn't we? We went up to the church area, through there like that. That was the silo, and then all the way up, and we're at those 2 sale points. That is the map, guys. That is Antigonia by ManTruck29. Please let me know your thoughts on it, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the tour, though. If you have, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. That'd be fantastic. Don't forget to smash the bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been FarmSim Snowy. Stay frosty.